You're here at Santa Monica Pier with Sankofa and hanging out with some friends, having a beautiful day out here. Sun is shining, sky is blue, birds are flying. And just here with Ade,
hey,
who's out here visiting us from Atlanta, Georgia. By way of UK, by way of Nigeria. And we just had Ade with us at Agape speaking at our young adults ministry, and he really gave a powerful talk on just transformation and self-empowerment, and just showing up, being available, to the call of spirit. And just really exemplified that in the way that he just came, just from a space of silence and brought forth something unpredictable. It just really touched us and left us with something to, to grow with. And so I was talking with Ade about Blog Talk show that he has. What's the name of your show, Ade?
It's Life Conversation. Well, the radio station is called Life Conversations Radio. I have several shows, but the one that I'm doing right now is called Life Conversations, the radio show. Because life conversations, that's what life is about. Life is a bunch of conversation. It doesn't matter how you interpret the conversation. Whatever, as long as your interpretation is working for you, it's a bunch of conversation. We all have the truth. We all have the answers, spoken in different language, through different cultures. And so the radio allows people to look at what they believe. It's not about me changing what you believe. It's not about me telling you what to do. But what I know I do is stimulate thoughts. Stimulate thoughts and get people to think about what they think about. What you think, is it working for you? If it's working for you, well, keep doing it. But if it's not, well, let's find another way. Let's find another way and make it happen, because there's always another way. And I enjoy it because you never know who's going to call. You never know who's going to be in the chat room or the questions I'm gonna get. And I love to share. I love to communicate.
Beautiful, brother. You were telling me that you had a show this Friday, right? Thursday. Yeah, and you said it was a really, really powerful show. Tell us about what went on in that show.
Yeah, the topic was spiritual availability, and it's a continuation of what I've been going through since being in California. Almost 2 weeks ago now. And the realization for me is, we say we're available, but what does that really mean? How available are you for what you say you're available for? For me, I'm talking about in the context of spirit. I'm spiritually available for spirit to move and work through me. That means I got to give some things up. I got to give up some way of being. I got to give up some habits, some thoughts, things that are not working anymore. And I use an example like if you had a friend coming to visit you, and they say, I want to come and visit you, what would you do? You clean the house. You find out what they eat. You find out, where would they like to go. So you start preparing. So for those of us who are saying we want to live a fulfilling life, we want spirit to move and act through us, it's important for us to make space. So we're going to have to clean out our consciousness through forgiveness.
Yeah.
We got to clean out habits that are not serving us anymore, because we want to make space for spirit. Spirit spirit works, period. But we get to experience it when we make room instead of holding resentment, grudges. And so if you're available, how available are you? And being available means being on call.
Okay.
Because you never know where you're going to end up.
Okay.
And sometimes it's easy to see God in the good and the beauty. We've got this beautiful view here. Oh, God is so magnificent. And so this. But can you see God in the ugly? Can you see God in the homeless person?
Yes, that's true.
Can you see God in where people are being in a murder? Can you see God in the rapist? If God is all there, if you don't believe that, that's a whole different conversation.
Right.
But for those of us that believe that God is all, that God is the only thing happening, can you see God in the unattractive? If you can see God in the unattractive, I believe that you're closer to being there, wherever there is, as opposed to overseeing, yes, wherever that is. Yeah. I don't know what it looks like, because just when you think you're there, you realize there's more.
Right.
There's always more.
Right.
And yeah.
Tell us about, you talked about, you know, just getting to that place. What type of steps, you know, must, you know, one take to actually get to this place? You know, this is for someone who maybe knows nothing, you know, about, you know, spiritual practices or, you know, inner work. You know, what are some steps that you can take?
I think first of all, you got to get clear about what you want. You know, what do you really want? Sometimes we want things based on what other people have. My life experience has always been about experiencing God in reality, not just mentally. I want to know that what I know is true. I want it to be part of my life. I want to be on purpose. I want to be clear about why I'm here. I know that I have a gift. I want to express that gift. So starting from that place, I get to ask myself, it's like that's my, in a way, destination, so to speak. So what do I need to do to get there? And the things, you know, tools, regular tools that people hear about, is how do I clean my home, my consciousness? Get to a place where I make room for spirit to glide. Forgiveness is one of the tools that I think is the most powerful, simple tools that we can use to clear out the and be available to fall, to be available for